Hi all, good morning, Jayant here. Okay, in this session, ETL testing, today we are going to discuss first session, the course session, whatever the syllabus we are going to start with that. So first of all, like we'll start with the Oracle SQL. Okay, so as part of Oracle SQL data warehouse concept, Informatica tool introduction, as well as your manual testing, agile methodology, your ALM, all these things included in this course. And we are going to start with Oracle SQL. Okay, so we are going to start with Oracle SQL so that we'll get more time to prepare our SQL, whatever we have. Okay, so the Oracle SQL roadmap will be this. Like whatever the syllabus we are going to cover as part of Oracle SQL, it will be introduction to SQL. Okay, data retrieval techniques, working with DTL command, working with DML command, all these things. So if you are listening first time, it will be new, but I'll explain you what is all this DDL, DML, okay, data retrieval techniques, built-in functions, okay, data aggregations, integrity constraint, table joins, set operators, pseudo column, subqueries, transaction control language, other topics like views, backup tables, case statement, index, stored procedure. These are all will be included in this syllabus. What we need for to prepare for the ETL testing, we are going to cover more than that. We are going to cover more than that. So no worries. Okay, just give your best. SQL is very important for ETL testing. If you'll prepare very nicely ETL the SQL, your selections will be confirmed. If other questions, if you'll be here and there, if you'll be not able to answer properly, that is also perfectly fine. But SQL, if you will be very good in SQL, the questions, whatever they'll ask in interview, your selections will be perfectly fine and they'll give you more package also. And this is not only for ETL testing. SQL is needed for many other things also. Okay. Many other things also. If you'll go in a cloud based technology like Azure, AWS and all other places also, they are having somehow they'll be using SQL concept. Sometimes the Java developers people also they are using SQL concept when they have to validate data. So SQL is everywhere and it's a very easy language to learn. If you learn it properly, your life will be set. Okay, one skills you'll have proper knowledge. And based other database, we have other database also, which will be all database will have the similar syntax except like few syntax will be different. We'll see that what are the syntaxes will be different in upcoming topics. Okay. Okay, so coming back to the whatever the first chapter, what we are going to cover, this is the complete roadmap syllabus. What we are going to discuss now. After that, we'll start the our actual class, real class. Okay, so before that, I wanted to introduce you with the syllabus, so that if I'll introduce any new topics, you should be not in a confusion mode from where the sir got these topics. Okay, so just note it down and keep it handy. I'll be uploading the data, the whatever the recordings are there. I'll be uploading into the drive. I have made the drive for you guys. Okay. Demo class 2 videos, whatever we have conducted on Monday and Friday, I have uploaded already. Whatever the sessions will be there from today onwards, next 2 classes, today and tomorrow, I'll be uploading into YouTube. From Friday onwards, coming Friday onwards, we'll be having the data recordings into the drive only, this drive only, and I'll be providing you access to the mail ID. Other people, many people, they have asked me to the other, like, previous batch recording. I have provided you all with the others batch recording. Someone got full recording, someone got like from the starting of the SQL. Be prepared, and give the mock faster. You can able to prepare in 15 days if you have earlier class recording. Okay, so this is the way. Okay, next one, like introduction to SQL database, understanding DBMS, RDBMS, sub language of SQL. Okay, what are the sub languages of SQL are there? We are going to discuss on that. How to install Oracle software, how to install Oracle software into your laptop. into your laptop, we are going to see that. Okay, data types in Oracle, operators in Oracle. Okay, so whatever the data types in Oracle are there, operators are there, we are going to discuss that one. So this part, they will not ask you in interview. So whoever is the freshers, no, freshers in the sense like who just pass out from the college only, and for them it may be somehow it will be little bit important because it's a basic. But for experience, like if you are going with the 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, or 8 years of 10 years of experience, we don't need this concept. Only thing is that you should know little bit idea on this one. Okay, so we'll make it fast this one. We'll not go in depth this one. So from where we'll go in depth. So data retrieval techniques, select a statement will come in data retrieval techniques. We'll see that what are the different select statement we can write. The very basic, very first query into our Oracle database. We'll explain you this Oracle database, how it works and all these things. No worries in this. Okay. So with select a statement, we can add from clause, where clause, all these things we'll see in a basic select a statement. SQL alias means like nickname, how to give a nickname to column and tables. We'll see that. Order by clause, how can we make our data in incremental, in ascending and descending, on increasing or decreasing order. That also we'll see in this one. So data retrieval will be very easy chapter, but it's a very basic and very first query we are going to write in this one. So we have to start our SQL from here only. If you don't know, focus from here, focus from here, and learn how we are going to write our first query. Okay. Working with DDL command, working with DDL command. Okay, so in DDL command, we will have create, drop, alter command, truncate command. All these force will come into the DDL command, data definition language. The full form of DDL is data definition language, and create, drop, alter, truncate command will come in under DDL command. Okay, and we'll see in the last some assignment will be there. Important interview questions and answers. Okay. So why we are discussing this one? So that you, if you don't know SQL earlier, you will have idea that what are the topics we are going to cover as part of our ETL testing SQL syllabus. Okay, Oracle syllabus, SQL syllabus, SQL syllabus. So if you will be familiar with the name and all, it will be easy for you to grasp the concept while we discuss into our classes. Okay, what is DML command? DML is data manipulation language. Insert, update, delete, we are going to discuss in this one. Working example of insert, update, and delete command. Okay, this one is there. Then built-in functions we are going to see in a detail. Okay, very depth level of detail. 1.5 hour classes, it will take 3 classes to complete this built-in functions, whatever the functions are there. So that much of depth level we are going to learn for this chapter. Chapter 5 will take minimum 2.5 or 3 classes. Okay, so 4 hours of class, 5 hours class it will take to complete the full syllabus, because we the level of questions, level of queries what we are going to discuss, it's in depth. So many other topics are there. So be focused and then be prepared on this one. Okay, so general functions, we are going to learn built-in functions. In this, general functions, case conversion functions, character functions, data functions, date functions, date conversion function, number functions, string and number conversion function, analytical functions, important interview questions and answer. So this is very important for your interview perspective, as well as when you will be working in a real-time project. So you will be using frequently this all functions. Okay, all the functions. So we are going to cover all the important one, as well as which is not important, but what I feel it is, it's you should know as part of the your regular work. I have included into the syllabus. Okay, so no worries in that. I have total 11 years of experience in ETL testing, and based on that, I drafted this document. Okay, so whatever the functions will be used, whatever the query we are using it, and whatever the things are important for your interviews. Okay, wherever, if you are in whichever the country you are, same questions they will ask you from this. Okay. Data aggregation functions count sum, max, mean, average, group by class, having clause, difference between where and having clause, important interview questions and answers. Okay. So data aggregation functions, we are going to see count, sum, max, mean, average, and this five are your data aggregation function. These are just clause. We can use it with the select statement. We'll see what is the importance of group by and having clause. Okay. Then integrity constraint is for the developer, it's not for the testers, because as a testers you will be not developing your tables, you will be not creating your tables. While creating the tables, these are the rules will be applied on the each and every column. So these are the things will be done by the developers or data engineer, but testers should know this all this concept, not in detail, but medium level you should know. Okay, so that if you'll face while the validations of the data from one layer to another layer, if you'll get stuck with any constraint, you should know that what is not null constraint, unique constraint, primary key constraint, referential integrity, and check constraint. So there are five types of constraints are there majorly: not null, unique, primary key constraint, referential integrity constraint, and check constraint. So it's all important, and we'll make sure that you learn this one. Okay. Table joins is very important as part of your interview. Each and every interview, one or two questions they will ask you from the joins. They will ask you from the joins. And when you will be working in a real-time project, when you will be working in a real-time project, there also you will be involved in joins. Okay, so yesterday I was writing in my current project. I was joining 20 tables. Okay, I was joining 20 tables. It's all easy. Okay, it's not a problem. We have to find the joining condition on based on which column we can join. So yesterday I was writing for my project in like joining 20 tables, and there were 200 columns were there. So that much of big query sometimes we used to write, but it's all easy. It's part of life. You have to do all these things if you'll get it. Sometimes we'll write the query for 10 lines. Sometimes we'll write the query for 5 lines, but it's not like Java and all. You have to include so many things. Okay, it's all easy. And anyway, if you'll have any trouble, I'm here. I'll support you in all the things. Okay. Okay, so what is joins and why we need joins? Types of joins: equi-join, non-equi-join, cross-join, self-join, outer join. In outer join, we are going to learn left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. So these are the all joiner concept we are going to learn. Not only two tables we are going to join, but three tables, four tables, up to five tables will join, and will show you how can you join multiple tables. No worries in this. So then set operator pseudo column, set operator pseudo column, set operator types and how to use in tables. Union all intersection minus will be your set operator, and it's important for your project wise. Okay, interview also they may ask you, and you may study this union all intersection minus while you have done your schooling. If you remember, in ninth or 10th standard, you will have one chapter set operator, set theory, something like that. So that time you have learned all this thing, union, all intersect minus. If you remember, that's well and good. Yeah, sure. We'll be sharing the recording of the session. No worries. Okay, just be regular on the classes. What you will learn in a regular classes that you will not learn in a recording. That is for sure. Okay. So next one, like pseudo column. This is very important for the interview perspective, as well as sometimes also we use in a project also row ID and row num. Okay, so everything, whatever the things are required to place you in a company, we are going to learn here. Subqueries. So we are going to learn subqueries, how we can write one query within another query. Okay, so we can write multiple query in one query using select statement, that we are going to learn in subqueries. Okay, So these are the subqueries types we'll learn in this. Okay. This then we'll see that how to commit and rollback our command using commit and rollback command. How to save our whatever the query is there permanently, or how can we take our data back if we have deleted something or if we have modified something. That will see in a commit and rollback. When will this DDL or DML command? That time only we'll learn all these things. So this I have mentioned in last, but no worries in that. Then we are going to learn create views, how to create views. Important views are important. Working with views, like operator. Okay, stored procedure. Like operator should be in a function chapter, but I was missed while I prepared the syllabus. Then I added in the last only whatever the remaining topics are there. Okay, stored procedure, we'll see a definition level. What is case statement and how to use case statement. Creating backup table and working with backup table, indexes, triggers, and some important interview questions. We'll see that. So this much of things we are going to learn as part of your SQL syllabus, and I've covered almost everything, 99%, 100% syllabus for SQL, so that if they will ask you in interview, you should be not in blank, and you should have full confidence. You should have full confidence. So this is the syllabus for the SQL. This is the agenda for the SQL. Any question, guys, from this? Anyone? You want to discuss anything? Okay, anything you want to discuss, guys?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, how frequently do we need to write queries in our daily ETL testing job? So, if we have zero or beginner knowledge in SQL, can we able to write such type of queries in the span of these 18 sessions?
No, see the classes in classes where I'm going to teach you how to join multiple tables like four tables, three tables, five tables and all. So this joining and all are very easy. Whenever like you will have helping hand also. It's not like you are joined to the project and you will be started writing the complex query or anything. And in testing we will not need a complex query. As I like told you, we wrote some of the like when I'm a senior, okay, 11 years of experience. So wherever like complex things will come, I have to write it. Okay, but 4 years or 5 years of experience when I was working that time, I never wrote a complex query. It was so all easy, like select a statement only. And if we were facing any problem, also we were having senior support who will help you to understand the query, understand the logic. And SQL, no, SQL is not like so complex like Java or Python and all. It will be so easy for when you will start writing your queries. Okay. We'll tell you while we do the validation. So after a completion of the SQL, you will have full confidence how to do. Just give your best daily 2 to 3 hours if you're working somewhere. If you're not working somewhere, then give 6 to 7 hours. Okay. If you want job faster within a month, then give uh, 6 hours a day. If you're working somewhere and you don't have much time, at least 2 hours every day you have to give. Okay. Yeah. Anyone else you want to discuss something?
So this is a fast track batch, no?
This is not fast track batch. This is regular batch. Fast track batch, we don't have that concept. We have a fast track. Like we, if you want to go, if you want to prepare faster, then we'll give you access for the our drive earlier classes, previously classes, consider that batch 14 classes. So it's completed, complete recordings will be there, agile and other topics, SQL, all these things, including your class docs, interview question and the class recording. So if you have
Oh,
free times, we'll give you access for this. This is zero editing, okay, without editing, same as it is how I'm taking classes now, same as it is, it will be the recording. So you will feel that you are in a live classes. Okay, and you're preparing. Many people, they are preparing and they are giving 100% result. Success rate in this fast track preparation is more. Okay, compared to like regular batches in 1.5 month, people go little slow down. But if you'll focus more, we have the nice result like 14 years experience, they got job. So 2006 pass out, they got job. 97 pass out, 1997 pass out, they got job. So there are many more. Okay, there are many more are there who got job, 3 offer letter, 4 offer letter. They have completed 6 months of time, 1 year of time. We provided a permanent company where like verification of the BGP will be cleared lifelong. All this full support will be there, not only for this 1.5 month, we will have for the 6 month, 1 year, 2 years also later. If you will be struggling, you can contact me. So no worries in that. Yeah, guys. So if you have any other question, let me know. Just related to the course, not out of course. Okay. Okay, guys. So this is the roadmap of your Oracle SQL. We are going to start with the first chapter, your introduction to SQL. We are going to start with the first chapter. Okay, we'll go a little bit slow. We'll take classes till 9 o'clock because if I'll explain more, it will be so much for you for in a day. Maybe 9:15 will take the classes. Okay. So if you'll have any doubt, you can call me and we'll discuss more on this. Okay, so we'll start with the first chapter in SQL. So that is what we are having, introduction to SQL. So we are going to learn here, we are going to understand here what is SQL, what is the full form of SQL, what is the history behind SQL, how other database, if we compare with the other database, what are the differences are there between SQL and other database. Okay, what is RDBMS and DBMS? All these things concept we are going to see here, we are going to understand here. So coming back to the introduction to SQL database, you have SQL stand for structured query language, a structured query language. Okay, SQL stand for structured query language. The full form of SQL will be a structured query language. So if in interview freshers, okay, in interview they may ask you what is the full form of SQL, then you have to tell that a structured query language. SQL is the language of database. Okay, so we are going to see that what is database here. So SQL is a language of database. Okay, so language of database means what? We have the database like this. Okay, we have a database like this. Let me explain you completely what is this database. For yesterday evening classes, I have this one. Let me close it. Okay, and we'll take the new worksheet. Okay, so your this is your Oracle SQL developer, your Oracle SQL developer database. So this is called as your database. Okay, so what is database? Where like your tables or whatever the tables, views and other things will be there, where your data will be stored in a tabular format. Okay, so if you'll see here, our simple query, normal query is what? Select a star from employees. This is your database. Okay, so this is your database where you have to fire your all SQL queries and all, and you have to see that what type of data you have, how what are the different types of tables we have. Okay, so this is your database. There here only we are going to do practice. So this is inbuilt database, inbuilt tables into the HR schema. I'll tell you all these things, but no need to confuse your table. This employee is called as table, where this will be called like all the columns, all the verticals are called as column, all the horizontals are called as rows. Okay, all the horizontals are called rows, all the verticals will be called as columns. Okay, all the verticals will be called as columns. So what is this vertical and row wise? It's in tabular form. If you will see it properly, it's in tabular form. Your data will be organized in tabular form, tabular form, where like consider that this is the employees table. This employees table will have all the details of their employees. Okay, so this employees table will have all the details of the employees. So what will be there in the employees? If you're working somewhere, what are the things will be there from the company side? Your employee ID will be there, your first name and your last name will be there, your company email ID will be there, your phone number will be there, which date you are hired, which date you have joined the company, okay, what designation you got into the job, what salary you are getting into the current salary, all these things, okay, which department you are working, all these details will be there for the employees, okay. So whole things, when we discuss about the employees table, all employees related details will be there, okay. These are the details and how they have organized. If you'll see it properly, all these things they have organized in tabular format, okay, tabular format. So if you'll see the tabular format, in tabular format you will have columns and rows, okay. In tabular format you'll have tables and sorry, columns and rows. Your data will be organized in a properly a structured manner, okay, a structured manner. Your data will be organized in a structured manner. If you'll see here 100, 200 and 100 and 203, you see it's in increasing order. Same thing for first name also, it's written first character is a capital letter or the uppercase, and remaining are in lowercase. So like this, your data will be organized in a tabular form. This is called as database. Okay, this is called as database. Left side you will have a schema name. These are all called a schema name. Okay, so we are working on a HR schema here. We are working on HR schema here. If you want to connect with different schema, we will be able to connect different schema. We have to provide the properties, connection details. If you will click on this connect, you will be able to connect to this database. Okay, anyway, I'll help you to connect, no worries. So I'm just explaining you how your database will look like. See this one. So basic query, when data retrieval techniques topic will discuss, that time I'll explain you what are the basic queries will be there. How can you write like this? So in this is the database. So introduction, if you want new sheet in this database, you'll click here like this and select the schema, which schema you want the new worksheet. Okay, I want HR schema, I want admin schema, I want core schema, I want info schema, I want HR schema, new worksheet. If you'll click OK, you will get the new worksheet where you can fire your query related to your HR schema. Okay, so this is what we have the database. Okay, we have the database. If you want to see the table details, what each schema is having, how many tables are there, if you'll click on this plus symbol of HR, if you'll go here table, you'll able to see that A, B, backup employees, all these things I have created the tables. That's why you are able to see this table detail. Okay, so we'll not go in that much depth. In starting only, I don't want to make you confused. This is the output window. Okay, this is the output window where you will be able to see your output. Okay, where you will be able to see your output. Whatever the query you will fire, you will see the output. The queries level will be low, not so difficult in ETL testing. Okay, no worries in this. If you will face any complex query also, you will get help from the your whatever the seniors will be there. Okay, senior will help you to understand the query as well as. So we were having one fraser, like not fraser, 4 years of experience person is there in my current project. So he is struggling to write the query. So what I'll be doing it, I'll be explaining it. Whenever I'll write the query, I'll tell him to connect in the Teams meeting, and I'll show him on what basis we are writing the queries. Okay, on what basis we are writing the queries. So he is also quick learner. He learning fast, and 4 years, 5 years of experience. You don't need such complex level of queries. But anyway, you have to learn it. Okay, for the interview perspective, as well as when you will work in a real time project, that time you have to learn. So this is what we have the database. Okay, we'll share you today, after today class, we'll share you the Oracle SQL installation video, Oracle SQL installation video, where you have to install the Oracle SQL, and steps will be there. You'll see the installation part. No, we have the video on that. We have the video on that. Okay, I have prepared that one, and we have the software list also. Software list also, if you want, if you but it's freely available in the market. You have to just log in with your credential. Tomorrow, in tomorrow class, we'll see that someone's someone, if you will share your screen, will help you to install the software. It's not required today, but after class in the WhatsApp group, I'll share you the installation, all these steps, document and the recording, like how we are going to install our Oracle when we have 64-bit operating system, 32-bit operating system, all these things. Okay, so it's a freely available. You have to just register your name into the Oracle company, okay, account, Oracle company website. So tomorrow we'll see that how to do. Today, if you want to install, we'll share you the recording. Okay. So coming back to the next, we have learned what is database. Using SQL, we can store data, manipulate data, and retrieve data in a database. So we have seen the database. We will have multiple tables, and in tables, data will be organized in a tabular format. Okay. The data will be organized in a tabular format, and in that tabular format data, when the data will be organized in a tabular format data, if you want to modify, if you want to store data, more data, if you want to store more data, if you want to store more data, if you, guys, go on mute if you're not talking. Be on mute when you are not talking, okay? So if you want to store data in like a table, more data you want to store, you can do that. You can insert more data. If you want to store, if you want to manipulate data, okay? Manipulate means what? If you want to modify data, you can do using the SQL command into your current tables. You consider that I want to update Nina as something, some other name. That is also possible here. Okay, using your SQL command, you can do that. We'll see part by part what are the queries are there to manipulate data. Okay, if you want to retrieve data, like using select a statement, select a star from employees, it will give you the full table details. Like that, if you want to retrieve other queries, using other queries, if you want to retrieve data from the table, you can do it by this SQL command. Using SQL command, you can do it. So that's what using SQL we can store data, manipulate data, and retrieve data in a database. So what is the history behind like database, relational model of database? How the picture, how the concept came for this one, which like changed the people's life or the whatever the data we were having previously. If you remember, guys, previously 20 years, 30 years, 40 years back, how the data were storing, like if you'll watch movie and all old movies and all, you will have,
Manually whatever story.
guys, go on mute if you're not talking, please. Okay, so if you remember your old movies and all, you may have watched that how they were storing the data. They were storing files manually into the files. Okay, so they were entering the data and manually into the files, and they were keeping one person, one file, and somewhere in the storeroom they were keeping. But nowadays, what is happening? You will not see that people are manually updating the file. What they will do? They will update in their system. They will update in their laptop or desktop, whatever they will have, they will update in their laptop or desktop your data. So your data will be stored in this tabular format, all the informations will be stored. If you'll go in a hospital, if you go anywhere in a bank, if you go anywhere into the your international school or anywhere you go. Okay, if you go anywhere, including your schools, international schools, your details will be there, your student details will be there, your son details, daughter details will be there in a tabular format. If you go in a hospital, your patient details will be there in a tabular format. In the database, they will store all this information. And if you go police station or like the judicial courts, all the places your data will be stored nowadays. It's a modern era, so all the data will be stored in your tabular format only. They will store all the details. So that for that they will be using the desktop or laptop. They will be not using. So that's what I mean to say that in 1970, Dr. Edgar Apcock, okay, he was Dr. Edgar Apcock. He was working in IBM that time. IBM is 100 years old company, guys. Okay, so it is in 160 companies. Okay, worldwide. So it's a very big company, and you may all heard IBM company. Okay, IBM company, in IBM company, Dr. Edgar Apford was working that time. So he gave the concept of relational model of database. Okay, so how can we relate multiple tables, how can we combine multiple detail tables, and how can we store data. So that concept he gave in starting. First person who gave the concept of database management system, it was Dr. Edgar F. Code, and he is known as the father of a relational database. Okay, he's known as the father of relational database. So Dr. Edgar Apford. Later on, after 30 years or after 20 years, or 1970, he gave the concept. 1980, after 10 years, Oracle bought this software from IBM, and he then again manipulated all these things. He modified all these things, and then he just modified whatever the concept was there, and he gave the so many like other database he modified, and he launched in the market. And from that time, your database is famous. On the later on, so many other company also, they gave other database and all. But how much famous we have Oracle database from the starting of the time. Other database, like, they are gaining it, but Oracle SQL is very common database, very famous database. So that's why we are going to learn here our Oracle database only. Oracle database only, and based on that only, all other database are derived. If you'll see here, we have some common relational database management system, okay, in SQL. So that is MySQL, Microsoft SQL, MS SQL, Microsoft SQL Server, MS Access. These are all Microsoft SQL Server. Okay, Oracle, nothing but Oracle SQL, Oracle Developer, Sybase, Informix, Postgres SQL. This is nowadays it's very famous because it's like cloud-based database. So this is nowadays it is very famous. But even though it's very famous, Oracle is still leading the this one. And if you learn one database, other database will be easy for you. You can work on any other database. Okay, any other database. I'm working on currently on PostgreSQL, but I don't find any difference between Oracle and Postgres. Same, how this is there, same queries, minor, little bit syntax changes will be there in few queries, not with the all the queries, but few queries, little bit minor syntax changes will be there if you compare all other database. So you don't have to worry on this. All database are similar, only minor syntax changes will be there. Consider that you learned here Oracle, you got work in MS SQL Server. So very minor syntax will be there. Not every syntax, not every query, but few query will have the minor syntax changes. You can find in the Google. Okay, Google is your best friend for anyone. Okay, if you want to find your minor syntax changes, you can find it. What is the difference between? Okay, syntax difference between, you can say syntax difference between MySQL and Oracle. So you will have many other these things will be there, who will give you the what are the difference will be there. But working wise, it's the same thing only. If you will be working, if you will know one database, you will be able to write your queries for the other database. Okay. So no worries in this. We are going to learn Oracle SQL, and it's very easy. Okay. Other than this database, Netija, Postgre, Netija will be there. Your Teradata will be there, which is also famous. Some other database, SAP HANA, SAP database will be there. So many other database, so many companies they have launched their database. So that is what. Any question, guys? Any question or any more you want to discuss, or you want to share more history of the SQL, anything? Or you want to share any experience, Alan? Okay. Guys, are you getting or not? Can you just give me the your feedback one by one? You want me to go slow or you it is fast for you?
No, sir, it's good.
Others, can you confirm? Give me the feedback of your learning. Yeah.
It's good, guys. It is fine.
Okay. Fine. So hope everyone is having no problem with my speed. Okay. The explanation what I'm giving. Okay. If you'll have any questions, let me know after completion of the topic. You can stop me and I'll give you time to ask your doubt after completion of each and every topic. Okay. Not don't disturb in middle. Otherwise, like flow will be broken and maybe in while explaining full thing, your questions will be answered while explaining the topics. So just wait till the end and I'll explain the full concept, full topic, and then you can ask you, I'll ask you like if you have any doubt after each topic, after completion of each topic. Okay. So moving
Sure,
to
sir.
the next, yeah, thank you. So moving to the next topics, what we have, understanding of DBMS versus RDBMS. Okay. Understanding of DBMS versus RDBMS. We are going to learn what is DBMS and what is RDBMS. Not important for the experienced person. If you're going with the 4 years, 3 years, 5 years of experience, not much important, but you have to know that what is DBMS and what is RDBMS. Okay, so DBMS full form is DBMS full form is database management system. Okay, database management system. Let me drink water. Okay, so DBMS nothing but is the stand for database management system. Okay, DBMS stand for database management system. Full form of DBMS is database management system. Okay, so what is database management system? Is a software used to identify, manage, and create a database that provide administrative access to the data. So it's a file format. In DBMS, you will have data in a file format. In RDBMS, okay, so RDBMS, what is this? Relational Database Management System. Relational Database Management System is called as RDBMS. RDBMS. Okay, RDBMS. So Relational Database Management System is nothing but it's called as RDBMS. Is a more advanced versions of DBMS. So DBMS you will have data in a file format, whereas in RDBMS you will have data in a tabular format or database format. This is called as RDBMS. Okay, relational database management system. You can relate two tables. You can relate one data with another data. So that is called as RDBMS. RDBMS is a very high versions of or advanced versions of DBMS, database management system, that allow you to access the data in a more efficient way. So if you'll see here, your data is in very efficient way. Any of the column, any of the data, if you want to fetch from here, you will be able to fetch easily if you know the SQL language. If you know the SQL language, any of the column or any of the row, if you want to fetch full complete data, you will be able to do it if you know the SQL concept. So it's very easy to use. That's what they saying that advanced versions of DBMS system that allows access to the data in a more efficient way, more easy way. You will be able to access your data. It is used to store or manage only data that are in the form of tables. Okay, so in RDBMS, you are going to store your data in a tabular format only. So same thing what I have explained you while I explain the database system, this database. So I told you that we are going to store our data in a tabular format. Okay, so your data will be organized in a tables. Okay, this is called as table. So employees is called as table. In this, if you fire this kind of queries, you will be able to see that your data is in tabular form. Okay, in a tabular form like columns will be there, rows will be there. Okay, this is having 107 record, but real time scenario, when you'll be working in a real time project, you will have 1 million of data, 10 millions of data, 20 millions of data, like that. You will have the data. Okay, depends on the organization by organization, company by company, how much data they deal, that much volume of data will be more. Okay. Okay, so now next one, if we talk about your RDBMS versus RDBMS, DBMS, just read this one. Okay, read this one. I'll give you 1 minute of time. Okay. Okay, guys. So, what is RDBMS and DBMS? Okay, data is stored in table format in RDBMS. As you know that data will be stored in a tabular format. Okay, your data will be stored in a tabular format. Okay, wherein DBMS, data is stored in a file format. Whatever the XML file, your Excel file, whatever is there, is in DBMS format. Okay. So you can store data in a file format. Your data will be stored in a file format. Okay. Data in the form of tables are linked together. Okay. So whatever the data you will have in RDBMS, it will be form of tabular. Okay. In a tabular, this is the table, and you will be able to link this table with the other tables also. We have many other tables, correct? So we can link with the other tables also. Okay, we can link with the other tables also. This one, if we'll have matching condition. Okay, if you'll have matching condition, you can join one or two tables, three tables. You can join with each other, and you will get the related data. No connections between the data or files. Okay, if you'll have one XML file and another XML file, so it's very difficult to join the two files. Okay, normalization is not achievable. There is normalization. No, this DBMS is normalized. RDBMS is not possible. Normalization is not possible in RDBMS. Okay, so we'll see that what is normalization when we'll discuss the data warehouse concept. That time we'll see what is normalization, what is denormalization in detail. Okay, so no worries in that. Just you can remember this point. Normalization is not possible in RDBMS. DBMS are normalized. Okay, the data is stored in a large amount. In RDBMS, as I told you, the data volume will be more like 10 millions of data will be there, 20 millions of data will be there. So data volumes are very huge. Data volumes are very huge. Data is stored in a small quantity. Okay, in DBMS, data will be stored in a small quantity of 60,000, 70,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakhs of data will be stored. If how much data will be there in one file, that much complex file it will be, and you will be not able to see manually all these files. Okay, RDBMS supports multiple user. Okay, RDBMS support multiple user at a time. You will be 10 people or 100 people. They will be able to access this. If you have company database, if you have company database, you will be able to access like 100 people will be able to access at a time. 20 200 people, 10 people, 400 people, they will be able to access the company organization database. So there is no problem in accessing the database. You will be able to fire the same query at a time. There is no problem. So RDBMS is designed such a way that it will support multiple user at a time. Okay, in the same time it will support multiple users. Okay, DBMS support a single user. Okay, wherever whatever the files will be there, XML file will be there in your laptop or in your desktop, you will be able to see only you nowadays there you can share with the share path, and other people will also able to access at the same time, but not like not very friendly, it's like complex. If one person is editing, you cannot edit the same thing in that same times. Okay. It features multiple layers of security while handling data. So when we discuss RDBMS, what it do? It will provide you the security for your data. That's why the organization or the big companies, the small companies, the medium level of companies, they are investing millions or billions of dollars in this one to establish this kind of data, because their data will be secure into the database. If you'll go with the RDBMS system, if company want to store their data, business data, important data, okay, business data, client data, customer data, and they want to store, then they will go with the database RDBMS only, because the security what it will be provided with the RDBMS, it's very high. Okay, it's very high. No one will be able to access all this data directly. Okay, there is only low security while handling data. Anyone can access if you have not provided the password. If you have shared in a mail and if it's forwarded, other people also will be able to access these files. The software and hardware required are higher. If you'll see here, to operate this software, they need very high level of software, and hardware and software will be high, because it will work on the good configuration of laptop or desktop, this software. So it needs little bit higher configuration. Okay, but your file you'll be able to open into the local laptop also with 1 GB of RAM. Okay, so earlier we were having 512 MB of RAM, so there also we were able to open the files and all. The software and hardware require higher. In DBMS, software and hardware requires are very low, so it not depends on completely on the software and hardware. The examples of RDBMS, if you will take, we have examples of RDBMS. You can say that MySQL, MS SQL Server, MS Access, Oracle, Sybase, Informix, Postgres, all these things. Okay, but wherever like your DBMS examples will be XML, Microsoft Access, all these things. Okay, so this is the complete knowledge of DBMS with DBMS. If you're going with the experience document with 4 years, 5 years, 6 years of experience, you don't have to worry on this. But if you remember that, if you'll understand what is RDBMS and what is DBMS, that's well and good. Okay, so I suggest just remember all this point. No need to remember, no need to give more time. We have other topics also to give more time on that. So if you'll give other topics more time, it will be added advantage. Okay. Any question, guys, from this topic? Anyone you want to interrupt me or ask me any questions?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, I just want to check in DBMS. We have only file format, or it's like the image, videos, or XML file something?
Depends on like how the data is stored in your files, XML file. Whether they have given link of your videos or files or image, it depends on. Okay.
That is a part of DBMS.
Yes, yes. DBMS.
Except the table format, any other format is a DBMS.
Yes, yes.
Right.
When the data will be organized in a tabular format, that is called as RDBMS, Relational
Right.
Database Management System.
Right.
Others are, you can say that DBMS.
Right. Thank you.
Welcome. Others, if you want to ask any questions related to this topic, okay, you can go ahead and let me know if you have any confusion. This is not much required, but we have many more topics where you can focus more. Okay, so if you don't have any question, let me know. Okay, if you have any question, let me know.
We will be learning Oracle in this course.
Sorry, Oracle?
You will be learning Oracle in this course.
I'll help you to install the Oracle in your laptop or desktop. Even though you can practice online also, if you don't want to install Oracle in your laptop, or you have a problem with the Oracle, you can able to practice. Okay. You can able to Oracle practice. Okay. Here, start coding now. We use script and tutorials. You can start your things. You have to give the whatever the things are required. You can practice online. Okay, you can practice online. You have to set up the things. You have to log in. You have to create your account in Oracle. Okay, if you don't have account in Oracle, you can create it by just giving your information. And don't worry, Oracle will never call you, or he will not ask you anything. Okay, you can give your required email ID. Okay, like mine is soft tech hub, password xyz, something you can give. Okay, and retype password, you can give anything. Okay, so let's see whether I remember the password or not. I'll see that. Okay. Okay, so this is what we have. India, country, you can give your first name, like my name is, full name is Jayant, and then Kumar. Job title, something you can say, software engineer, or anything you can give. Work phone, you can give anything. Company, I can say IBM, or anything, any company you can give. If you don't want to say the original company, that is fine, but Oracle will never ask you, and they will not call you at all. This is for the basic purpose, so that they will able to see that you are a human being, and you are not doing anything wrong here. Okay, state province, whatever, I stay in Karnataka, so I'll give Karnataka something 560043. Okay, create account. I have already created account. Like this you can create your account. Okay, like this you can create your account. I already have an Oracle account. Okay, Oracle, I have already Oracle account is there. Okay, so I can log in directly there. Okay, if you want to do practice online, okay, I agree. Okay, accept. Now, whatever the start coding here. Okay, now you got your things here. So if you like same query, select star from employees. Let me see. Okay, but you have to give a schema name, HR dot, I guess. Okay, let's try. Now you got the output. How we were having now. See, all these things, 107 records are there. How we have here. Okay, how we have here, same way you got here, and you can fire your query and you can do practice. But how can we this, if you will make it down, it will go down, but you have to give the schema name, which schema you want to run the query. So online also it's possible. I'll share you in a chat window, so that if anyone is struggling, you can practice same thing. Okay, so classes will be for 1.5 hours every day. Okay, so we have done with 1 hour 5 minutes. That is fine. We'll discuss few more topics and then we'll close the class. Because today is first class, people should not be should not think like too much theory, but it's all theory. How much concept do we have learned here? 1 to 3 concept only, 3 topics only. We'll cover two more topics and then we'll see. Okay. Next one will be your sub language of SQL. Okay, sub language of SQL. Let me save it somewhere where I can save it. Okay, sub language of SQL. Like we saw that SQL. Okay, so we saw that this is the table, and then we ran, and then we are able to see data in a tabular format. Okay, but for inserting this data as well as modifying data, like all these things, it needs so much of command. Okay, if you want to modify any data, or if you want to delete any of the data, if you want to make data proper, or if you want to combine this column and this column, if you want to join with other tables. There are so many other concepts are there in SQL. So what we will do, this we are going to learn about the what are the sub language of SQL. So how the SQL is categorized in a different way, so that all the manipulations, insertions, and deletions can be done on the this database. Okay, so all these things are categorized in a subcategories will be there. Sub language of SQL will be there, where they are going to explain you what are the command. Using that we can modify data, we can create tables, we can create views, we can drop tables, we can drop data. Okay, we can insert data, we can update data, we can delete data. Okay, how to use readable data, readable language, how to save permanently whatever the query we are writing, how can we go to the rollback, how can we give the access to the others, grant and revoke. This part will not see, will not required only. So up to this point, we'll see all these points. So these are the sub language of SQL. So what are the sub language of SQL we have? We have detail. Guys, go on mute, please. Okay, so we are going to see sub-language of SQL, DDL, DML, DRL, TCL, and DCL. Okay, so we have this kind of sub-language will be there. What is DDL? DDL is called a data definition language. In data definition language, we'll have what are the commands we'll have? We will have create, drop, alter, truncate, and rename. Okay, create, drop, alter, truncate, and rename commands will be there in a DDL. Okay, DML will have insert, update, and delete. DML will have insert, update, and delete. DML full form is data manipulation language. By the name itself is saying that we can manipulate the data using DML command. Okay. The data definition language, what is the meaning of this? By the name itself, it's saying that data definition language, we can define our data using all these things. We can create our tables, we can drop tables, we can modify our data, existing tables. Okay, truncate, we can truncate the data in a table. We can rename column and or the tables names, whatever the name or columns we have given. DRL is nothing but data retrieval language, which means like it's we are going to understand the select statement, the very basic one. And in this basic also, we are going to learn what are the extra command we are going to add here. Okay, what are the extra command we are going to add here? Okay, how we are going to commit, how we are going to save permanently our whatever the query we are writing, whatever the modifications we have done to the database, these things. Or if we want to roll back the whatever the changes we have made it recently and we are not satisfied with that changes, how can we do rollback? So these are the things we are going to learn on this sub language of SQL. Any question, guys?
Sir, what is truncate?
We'll explain you each and every topic will be explained in detail, topic by chapter. No worries in this. Okay, just hold on. We'll explain each and everything.
Okay, sir.
In detail. Okay. So now coming back to the installation of 11G. Others, any questions? Okay. Okay, guys. So if you don't have any questions, we'll move to the installation of 11G. So what I will do, I will share you on the installation video prepared by me, as well as the this document. Okay, so this document will tell you step by step how, and with the link it will provide you. If you want to install Oracle 11G in your laptops, Express Edition and Java JDK, so you have to click on this one. Okay, you have to click on this one. You will be directed to this page. You'll be directed to this page where you will be able to, if your laptop is 64-bit operating system, how you find that your laptop is 64-bit operating system? You'll go to the folder, okay? Go to your PC, okay? And then right click here, properties, okay? Property. If you click right click on property, now if you see the your laptop details, you will get it here. Mine is 11 generation Core i5. Okay, and if you see here, RAM is 8 GB RAM, and system type is 64-bit. Okay, so you have to check that whether your system is 64-bit or it's a 32-bit operating system. Okay, if you are sure about 64-bit operating system, then you have to install the first link. Okay, first link, this one, Oracle database 11G. Okay, this one. If you have 32-bit, then you have to go for this one. So if you have 32-bit, better to do online practice only, because this is not working in many of the cases. Okay, so these are the some of the definitions we have written. I'll share in a group all this, both the document. Then once you will download this, okay, keep it in a download folder only. And then when you have to download another JDK for file also. So this is the link for that. Okay, once you click on here, you'll be able to get you'll be able to see like this SQL developer, something like that. Updated versions also may be there, 22 something point will be there. So you can download this one, like Windows 64 with JDK 8 included. Okay, so if you click on download, it will be downloaded. Before downloading, you have to register same way how I have registered my account. No? Okay, same way you have to register, and you have to verify from the mail ID also. Once you'll receive the mail ID. Now see Oracle like this, you'll receive the mail ID. Okay, so request a new verification email. You can click here and it will be verified. Okay, your account will be verified. You log in again and download again all these things. Okay, so anyway, tomorrow again we'll see practically. I'll help me 2-3 people to install this software in their laptop, or Bisal will be available to help you to install this software maybe today or tomorrow. Okay. So I request everyone just install this software, because we have lots of things are there in SQL to practice. If you see here, we have lots of things are there in SQL for practice. Wait. Okay. So we have so many other topics are there in detail. We are here. We have so many other things are there to practice in SQL. If you'll install the software, that will be added advantage. You will have proper confidence on SQL. Okay. Okay, so this is what the second step is done. Then once you download these two folders, no, you have to unzip it. Okay, so if you'll see my download folder, I have done it recently only. Okay, now if you'll see here, okay, so you will get like something like this, SQL developer like this, and then Oracle SQL like this. So what you have to do, you have to unzip it. You have to unzip it. Okay, extract all. You have to say extract all. If you click on this extract all, so it will ask you like you want to extract in a download folder only. Yes, I want in download folder only. So just be careful for this one. We're supposed to extract in here only. In this download folder only we have to extract. You can do extract. Okay, so it's extracted. So once you'll extracted this file, okay, then again you will get this extracted file, same thing for Oracle as well as SQL developer also. You have to do it for the SQL developer also. You have to extract all, you have to do it. So I have extracted already. If you see here, we have Oracle XC11.2 as well as SQL developer also. If you, when you want to install it, installation process I'll show you tomorrow. You will follow in the video. So do you want to allow this app to make changes in your device? Yes. So it's a started preparing installing. Okay, it's a started preparing installing the software. So I don't want, but never cancel it in between the process. You never cancel this software. Okay, I don't want to install it again, because already I have a Oracle software that I'll say that cancel it. Okay, so this is what we have. The installation will be there. Just follow the video, whatever I'll share in a WhatsApp group. Just follow that. you'll be able to do it. And these are the schema details are there. Just refer in a video, you will get what are the things. Admin schema you have to add first. Once it will be done, then you have to run this to add the HR schema. To add the HR schema, no, you have to run some queries into the your HR schema alter user. This query you have to run in admin schema. Where whatever you have done here, no, you have to run in admin schema. If you see here, we have connected to the admin schema here, admin schema, and you have to run to unlock your HR schema in your laptop. Okay, so this is the step by step I have accessed it. Anyway, like Vishal will help you to install if you will be not able to install, but if you will be able to install the software, which it will be good for you in the future. Also, you will have the proper knowledge of it. Okay, later after 6 months also, if you will face, if you want to install it again, if you got new laptop or your laptop is corrupt, if your software is corrupted, you can you can uninstall and you can you can uninstall and install it again if you will have any problem. So you will not have any dependency on me or Vishal. Okay, add HR schema as per below. So you can add your HR schema. Okay, and then you can start writing your queries into the HR schema. Okay, so this is the what software we have for the, this is the document to install your Oracle SQL software in your laptop. So this is what we have the installation process. Let's discuss tomorrow data type and data types and operators in Oracle. Okay, tomorrow we'll start with this and then we'll complete one more chapter. One more chapter will complete tomorrow. And the installation also we'll see. If time permits, then we'll complete one more chapter. Data retrieval techniques. We are going to complete this also tomorrow. So tomorrow also we are going to learn how we are going to write our first query. Okay, first SQL query, how we are going to write our first SQL query. So this is what we have. So time is 9:20. Let's finish today class early morning because many people you may tired. So tomorrow we'll have 1.5 hour proper classes will be there. We'll start from 8 o'clock. Okay. So guys join on time and we'll start from 8 o'clock. Okay. Any question, guys? I'll be sharing with the document what we have for the installation process. Okay. Any question, guys?
What is this installation of level G?
Sorry,
11G, what is this? 11G.
11G is nothing but it's a version. We have latest version Oracle 22C also, but we are going to install 11G only because we have to work on HR schema and core schema. Okay, you can install, you can work on the other latest version also. That is not the problem. But 11G is very famous, and we are going to see that.
Sir, today we have to install the 11G or tomorrow?
Anything, if you want, if you have free time, you install today. Anyway, tomorrow I'll show you how to do that. If you want to install it today, you can do it. I'll share the videos and document into the WhatsApp group. If anyone of
Okay, sir, thank you.
if anyone is not added to the WhatsApp group, let me know. I'll add you to WhatsApp group. If you are missed out or if you're joining again, let me know if someone shared your link or something. Okay.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Okay, guys. So let's connect tomorrow morning 8 o'clock. Bye, everyone. Take care.